welcome back to the channel. So Bobby and I have decided to just come on here and talk to y'all. We have got a ton of new subscribers, and excuse the bounciness, we're driving. We're on our way to church. So we want to come on here. We want to come on here and say, you know, thank you to everybody that has subscribed to our channel. Thank you to the ones that have been following us for a long time. We appreciate y'all. And we just want to come on here and just talk about how we started homesteading, how we decided to just jump out on faith and buy our land and just start developing it, because a lot of the new subscribers might not know, and you have to go way back to go watch some of those videos to see, you know, how we started. I'm Shay.
I'm Bobby.
Y'all, we had a mic. Y'all, the subscribers has been rocking with us for a minute. Let me show y'all. So we got mics now, but we got new phones. So the new phones don't connect to the cord that I already have. I didn't bring the other cords, so we cannot use them. So just know we do got mics. So basically, what was it, like 6 years ago?
Yeah.
About 6 years ago, Bobby and I, we were renting a house, and we just started going to look for land. And when we went to look for land, we came across a few properties, and one that we really liked, and the guy that was selling the land, he actually was trying to convince us to buy it. And he liked to go fishing. Y'all know Bobby liked fishing. So the dude was like, yeah, I want y'all to be my neighbor, this, that, and the other, kind of making it sound good. But then when we got the restrictions was like a lot, y'all. It was no grass.
Like homeowners.
Yeah, like homeowner association. It was no grass, 12 inches high, no basketball court or basketball goals in the front yard. They had to be in the backyard. And I'm like, on 10 acres? And it was like no RVs. It was a bunch of stuff. And I'm sure we probably couldn't have had the animals out there. I mean, he said, oh, just go and scratch out some of that stuff, and we're not going to worry about that. And I just felt like that was kind of scammy to me. Like, why would you allow me to scratch your restrictions out and we be different than the next person you're selling to? So I just didn't understand that. So we decided to not go with that property and started looking on Facebook Market and Google and just like for sale sites. And we ended up finding it was what, 2 more properties? Yeah, 2 more properties. One in Seguin. Was it Seguin?
One in Seguin and one in Elgin before we found this one.
Okay, so it was 3 more.
3.
One in Seguin, one in Elgin, Texas, and these are all in Texas, and one in the Kyle, Texas area. So what we did is we went to the Elgin one first.
Right.
We went to the Elgin one first, and it was actually a foreclosure. And we actually, you know, now that we think about it, we actually should have went ahead and got that one. But we didn't know the steps to buy a foreclosure property. So we liked it. It was what? How many acres you remember it was?
Let me see.
I can't remember.
Like 15.
About 15.
I want to say it was 15.
About 15.
But we was always looking for 10 or more anyway.
Yeah.
So I want to say maybe 13. It was an odd number, maybe 13.
About 13 to 15 acres. We can't remember exactly. It was a long time ago. And I'm trying to hold this little thing. Let me see if I can do it like this. There we go. So we ended up looking at that, and we was like, yeah, we could do this. We could do that. I'm gonna wait till we get off the bumps, y'all. We going over like bridges. We got, look, that was the last one, I think. We was like, we could do this, we could do that. It already had a house on it. It had a barn. It had like a corral, a covered like parking area. It was ready. It was like already set up. And then when we went to talk more to the people and look at it, it was like under foreclosure. So it was a lot of stuff that we had to do that we did not know. And we still have not researched on how to buy foreclosed property. So we kind of passed that one up. And then we rode to the property in Seguin. And Seguin, it seemed like it took us forever to get there. Like, I was like, can I make this drive every day? So we went and we looked at it, and when you got there, it was nice. It had water, it had electricity already. It was a home there previously, I think. And we walked the property, and I think it was like 10 acres.
It was 10.
Yeah, it was 10 acres. We walked the property, and then when we started walking it, it was like you're going downhill. It was like hilly. You know, it was like pretty much only maybe like 2 acres that you could probably do something with. And the rest of it you had to bring in dirt and fill it up in order to use the whole property. So we was like, yeah, I mean, it was a good deal, like cheap.
It was cheap.
It was really, really cheap. So we was like, you know what, even though it's cheap and the drive, I don't know. So we kind of like put that on the back burner and thought about it. And you know, we went to look at the last property, which is the property we're on now. And we met the guy out there, and we walked around, and we met him. Yeah, we met him at the property, and we walked around, and the grass was so high, y'all. I mean, our grass be high now, but the grass was even higher, and it was full of mesquite trees and all kind of bugs and chiggers, everything else. But we did have on long sleeves and long pants, and we walked the property, and I keep switching hands because my arm was getting tired. We walked out there, and we walked the whole 11.67 acres. And the guy was like, oh yeah, this is a pecan tree. We still ain't seen no pecan tree out there. And that's what the pecan tree had me excited. But he was like, yeah, this is a pecan tree. Y'all can do this and do that. And like, we still couldn't see the full potential of the property because it was so much trees, so many trees. The grass was high, like you couldn't really see at all. So, you know, we sat there and we thought about it, and you know, we thought about it, what, a day? I think it took us a day. We were trying to decide on the one in Seguin or the one that we had just looked at. And we thought about it, and the guy was like, he was going to show somebody else the property, and we was like, yeah, no. So we ended up meeting him at McDonald's, and gave him half of the down payment and filled out the paperwork at McDonald's. Bobby was like, I ain't never did business at McDonald's before. And so we ended up doing that, signed the paperwork, got all the stuff together, and then he did the contract and submitted the paperwork to the seller, because he was like a realtor or something. And so we got all that together. They got the contract wrote up, and then I don't even know like how long it took, like a week or two.
Yeah, a week or two.
Like a week.
It took 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Yeah, it took us 2 weeks.
Yeah, so we waited, and they finally called us to come back in and do all the sign-ins and everything and take the rest of the money. So we did that, and that's how we got it. And y'all, when I tell you, if you go back and just watch the video, and I'm gonna link it at the end of this video, so if you go back and watch that video about how we started, like we
learned how to use heavy equipment.
Man, we trial and error, y'all. If you are trying to do something like this,
it ain't for the faint at heart.
Y'all here. It's trial and error, y'all. So go ahead and just jump out there like we did, took a leap of faith. We didn't know how to use some of those machines. We started out with a push lawnmower.
Just to see the property.
Because we didn't want to walk in high grass. I mean, you know how you exercise and doing those high leg lifts. That's how we was walking in the grass. So we cut a path all the way around the property so we could walk around it with a push lawnmower, and we just took turns. Bobby would cut, Dee would cut, I would cut, Asia would try to cut. Y'all know Asia was little. She would try to cut, and we just got it done. And we found our property on Facebook Market. Now, the rates have increased a lot.
What we paid for that property, that's what they charged for 1 acre now.
Yes, and it's just crazy. We got our property for $150,000, and they're charging $160,000 for 1 acre, which is ridiculous. So if you find a good deal, I don't care. People are like, I only want to spend $20,000. I only want to spend $30,000. I'm telling y'all, if y'all find 10 acres or more for $150,000 or less, y'all better jump on it.
As long as it don't got no floodplain, it's worth it.
Y'all better jump on it. And another thing, a lot of y'all are asking us about an Amazon wish list. I guess that's something new that people are doing because they wasn't doing that when we started. So I did go in and create us an Amazon wish list. I'm pretty sure Bobby gonna find some stuff to put on there too, because most of the stuff on there right now is mine. But we'll go in probably later today and he can add some stuff on there that he wants. So I'm pretty sure he got some stuff in mind, y'all. But you know, that's pretty much how we started. And you know, y'all,
Look, where Amazon sent us a tractor. That's what I want, to cut that field.
He say, well, Amazon send us a tractor, y'all. We've been needing a tractor. We gonna get it one day. That's what I keep saying. We gonna get that tractor one day, y'all. Time will tell. It's coming. So we just gonna kind of bring y'all along with us today. We are, like I said, we're on our way to church. We're getting ready to go drop something off at our Oh, okay.
We'll do that after.
Oh yeah, it's 10:21. So we're on our way to church. We're gonna go see my mother-in-law, his mother, drop some stuff off over there to her from the garden. We actually cucumbers, bell peppers, squash. Yeah. So I mean, there is some stuff I need to clean up in the garden too. We'll say that for a whole nother video because it's time to start replanting things and stuff like that. So y'all comment on this video. Any questions that y'all have for us, and we are gonna sit down and do a Q&A and answer y'all questions. So comment. I know y'all been waiting on this because y'all been asking me when you gonna do a Q&A. Well, y'all put all the questions down below that y'all want to ask us, and we're gonna sit down and do a Q&A for y'all. Also, y'all see Blessings. She back there asleep, so she'll be good for church. Anything else you got to say or want to say? All right, y'all. So we'll talk to y'all when we get out of church, and we'll see y'all in a bit.
When I think about His grace, His freedom, something like a woman prays. I'm grateful for the loving that you gave. It's so amazing. No matter who we are, we know you'll never change. I'm in awe of how you keep doing something amazing. He's always away doing something amazing because of His grace. So I ended up giving Bobby a break, y'all, and I'm out here doing the hay. As you can see, they're eating. Eve is mad because I guess I'm taking too long, but I'm trying to get them some hay. I don't have a tripod, so I'm using my phone, and I usually use a camera, but I'm just gonna rake some of this hay up. I'm gonna try to prop my phone up so y'all can, I guess, see me getting this hay. We're gonna see
if I can make it work. Y'all probably can only see the top of my head, but you know. Give them enough to last till tomorrow. Usually, Bobby gives them a lot. I'm just giving them 6. My phone ended up falling, so now I'm about to go give Eve her hay. She's upset, y'all. I gotta walk through this jungle back here. You ready to eat, girl? So I'm about to get this pile and put it right here. Eve's hay was the easiest because I just had to pull off pieces from that, but I don't know. I feel like I got grass hay everywhere on me. Horrible, 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 horrible. All in my shirt. Just horrible. Dang, y'all. So I haven't had the time to get in my garden and trellis the watermelon. Well, I had them trellis, but I didn't have the time to put them in the bags, y'all. And I haven't had a red watermelon yet. And I just was putting the boxes in the back. I'm sorry, I ain't looking at y'all. I was putting the boxes in the back, y'all, back here, because I'm doing a no-till garden back here. So I was looking, and the freaking watermelon, it's a bug, fell off. This is my, full of ants too, y'all, man. This is my first red watermelon. I didn't think I was gonna get none. Man, look at that. It was gonna be juicy too, y'all. Man, I'm upset. I have not had a red watermelon yet, and that was gonna be the first one. I know it's not sweet. I'm really tempted to wash the ants off and try it. What y'all think? I'm gonna go see what Bobby think. Hold on. All right, y'all. So he said, yeah, we're gonna try it.
Yes, we could.
I think if it would have stayed on a little bit longer, it would have been a lot sweeter, man. I can't believe it fell.
So it's a bunch of them inside the trailers, the new bags. We gotta put them in the bags then.
And Blessings is taste it. Ooh.
Mmm.
Ain't good. Mmm.
Mmm.
Mmm. Thank you. So y'all getting a sneak peek of a video that's coming soon. This is gonna be my no-till garden. I'm extending my garden out, y'all. So I got to grow some more. Got to grow some more stuff. So this is all no-till. We tried to till the ground. The ground is extremely hard. Got a ton of rocks in here. So we have decided to do a no-till garden. I'm so excited about this, even though it's going to be a little work because I got to put the boxes down and everything. But it's going to be worth it at the end, y'all. So if y'all are interested in no-till, comment no-till down below and I'll do a full video on it.